Well, Dr. Sharad Kohli, in your assessment, when we're talking about, we've seen that Trump has been imposing tariffs for some time. He has used this as some kind of a defense or whatever you may call it. What exactly do you think is the reason for his continuing tariff war or tariff tantrum, we may call it? What exactly do you think is the reason for this?
Well, the reason is very simple. When he came to power, he came on that slogan of "Make America Great Again." America used to be a manufacturing hub, decades ago. He wants to bring America back to that level, which is now not possible. I think a lot of water has flown under the bridge, as they say. America has moved a long way from that. America is known more for, branded stuff and technology, which it supplies to around the world. I mean, we have Googles and Apples and Amazons. So America is more known for technology. Unfortunately, even that is run by Indians. That is created by India. A lot of Indian minds behind this. He wants to bring manufacturing back. I think he's a businessman. He's a hardcore businessman, but he's a realtor. He doesn't understand. I did a survey of US that will answer your question. 1 acre of land in the United States, Ria, as of now, on an average across America, America is big, but across America, the average cost is about 2 crore rupees. I'm converting it to rupees. 2 crore rupees of an acre of land. Add to that $40 per hour skilled labor. Well, that doesn't add up to a recipe of manufacturing, because if you start manufacturing, for example, these drugs here, they'll probably be 100% costlier. So what's the point? You're imposing 100% tariffs on the imported drugs, and they are going to anyway cost you that much. So I don't think they can come cheaper. iPhone, for example, the same iPhone which you are buying for $1,200 here, if manufactured in the US, it'll cost you $3,000 plus. So I think what he's forgetting is, and very important point, Ria, that skilled labor in America at this point is not available, because the Americans, locals, have not gotten used to working in factories as much as they used to be 2 generations ago. So I really don't know if he's hell-bent on setting up factories. How will these factories run? You don't have people, the cost is so high, the finished product is going to be not affordable. So I think he's missing the basics of manufacturing. He's missing the basics of business of manufacturing. And in turn, he's missing the basics of economics. His intentions may be nice. We call this as protectionism. But it is not going to convert to reality. This is not going to happen on the ground. He says, I'll not levy tariff if you set up factories in America. But the fact of the matter is that how many factories will be set up in America? Even if he gives incentives, Ria, it is not going to work. The cost sheet simply would not adjust to the American markets. This is where lack of understanding, and this is where, as an economist, I fail to understand. I'm also a business advisor. I fail to understand that how this model is going to fit into America. And very important, can these factories be set overnight? The answer is no. So in the interim, that is still the time, supposedly these factories will be set up, although they won't be set up. But if these factories are set up, and from the time he's imposed tariffs, what will happen in the interim? Is he going to continue to import these drugs or whatever he's imposed tariffs on at such higher price? He's actually taxing the American people. He's not taxing the companies. He's not taxing the countries. The tariff has to be paid by the people of America. And inflation is going to go beyond his control. That is when President Trump will realize the mistake that he's doing right now. Ria.
All right, Dr. Sharad Kohli, thank you so much for joining us on the telecast. Meanwhile,